Next up on WTV, Counselor Codes, the Robotics Club, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Tuesday, August 24th, and I'm Alyssa Murphy with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. The counselor's office has a new way to schedule appointments. WTV's Kate Graham has the details.
Making appointments for the counselors requires nothing more than taking a picture of a QR code.
Students need to come to the counseling office, find the posters on the door here, outside the door, find their counselor's QR code, and fill out the Google form. Use your QR code reader on your phone to do that.
The use of a QR code makes it more efficient for the counselors to create appointments with students.
Counselors actually will get they have access to a spreadsheet that will show who has signed up, and they check those all day long to see who needs to come see them and why. And then they'll call them out of class when they get a chance to see the student.
A QR code also allows less chaos in the counseling office.
So we've always had a Google form. It was just you had to sign in on the computer. And we do that just so there's not a lot of chaos here. That way students come when the counselors have availability and time to see them instead of just showing up all day long.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kate Graham.
The school year has just begun, and clubs like Robotics are already looking for recruitment. WTV's Advik Dixit has the details.
The club has 3 adjacent groups of members working together: engineers, programmers, and outreachers as they build robots to compete.
So it's basically when the team comes together and we have different aspects. There's the engineering aspect, programming aspect, and the outreach aspect. So the programmers, they mainly look at the code and they see what type of code is needed for the robot to do different tasks. And the engineering team, they mostly build the robot and come up with different designs. And the outreach team, they mostly go out, look for sponsorships, and we also go out to do things for the community.
If you're interested, you can sign up by filling out the Google form found at rb.gy/C3DUSD. Reporting for WTV, I'm Advik Dixit.
On today's Sports Minute, WTV's TJ Krylowitz gives you an update on fall athletics.
Red Hawk football played their first and only scrimmage of the season as they hosted Royce City under the Friday night lights. With a combination of both good offense and defense, the Red Hawks were able to score a 21-7 victory to start off their season. Now the Red Hawks look towards their first game against the Reedy Lions on Thursday at Kirkendall Stadium.
So Reedy, they beat us last year. It was a close game, and we came back at the end, so I think we have a little chip on our shoulder. We could definitely beat them. We got a great quarterback, great running back, good offensive line, so I think if we can beat them, or when we beat them, that would be a good sign that we could handle any team that we play this season.
Volleyball played multiple games over the weekend at their tournament and will try to regroup tonight with a non-district matchup against Prosper Rock Hill.
We have been playing about a week already. The team looks really good so far. We've got several returning players that are out with injuries or recovering from injuries suffered last spring or last season, so we're hoping they'll be coming back pretty soon. But the new kids we've got coming in now are looking really good. And we've still got a few more matches before district starts, but I feel like by the 27th we'll be ready.
This will be the final non-district matchup before the volleyball team starts District 9 to 5A play against Reedy on Friday.
I think winning your first district game, especially against a team like Reedy, really sets the tone for the rest of the season, because it's kind of like, because every team in the district is going to be hard, especially Reedy, because they're expected to be the first team in district. So beating them kind of proves a statement, because everyone's thinking we're not going to be as good as we were the past few seasons. So that's a statement to not just everyone else, but even ourselves, we can do this.
Cross country woke up early to compete at the Northwest Texans Relays on Saturday at Northwest High School. For the girls, they had 2 teams finish in the top 10, with the top team being the pair of Sophia Galladay and Jada Williams finishing a 3-mile relay in 20 minutes and 23 seconds. For the boys, they had 3 teams finish in the top 6, with their top team being the pair of Andrew Yurgi and Fernando Montiel finishing with 17 minutes and 2 seconds for the 3-mile relay. The Red Hawks will look to keep up this pace heading into their next race, which will be on Saturday when they run in the South Lake Carroll Invitational. The meet will start up at 8 a.m. at Bob Jones Park. Lastly, but certainly not least, the tennis team started their District 9 to 5A season on Friday with a matchup against the Centennial Titans. The Redhawks and Titans went back and forth, but in the end, the Redhawks were able to defeat the 4th ranked in the state Titans by a close 10-9 score.
It was like a team effort, but it just feels really good overall. It's because we lost to them last year, so it was nice having us beat them.
Centennial was coming in 4th in the state. They had a great team last year. We were obviously excited and probably a little nervous to play them, knowing they were a strong team, but the kids worked hard. They've been working on their doubles. They got up early in doubles. I think that helped shift the momentum, and it gave them the confidence they needed to come out with the win.
With an uplifting start to the season, the tennis team is now trying to carry the momentum to their matchup this afternoon versus Heritage.
Going into the match, we play doubles first, and if we can get a lead there, it just builds on the confidence of the team. And so if we can go in with a lead there, it at least gives us the momentum going into the singles part.
The match is at 4 at Heritage. Reporting for WTV Sports, this is TJ Krylowitz.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. All Liberty students interested in auditioning for our school's 2021 fall musical, Bright Star, can find important audition tips, requirements, and resources using the QR code below. If you're a competitor at heart and are looking for a sport where you would compete against people your own size, come join the Red Hawk wrestling team. Speak with Coach Bridwell in G106 today. The Red Hawk wrestling team is also looking for 2 managers that can help prepare the team and travel with them to all of their meets during the wrestling season. If you love watching and supporting one of the toughest sports around, stop by G106 and talk to head coach Bridwell. Yearbook portraits for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will be in the library during English classes Thursday and Friday this week. Staff members can go either day. Seniors must call Southern Images at 972-414-6884 to book their free cap and gown portrait session ASAP to be in the yearbook. Email briank@friscoisd.org for more information. If you are interested in competitive gaming such as Valorant, Overwatch, and Rocket League, Liberty Esports is recruiting players for the fall 2021 season. If you're interested, please talk to Mr. Ham in C243. HOSA has its first meeting on August 26th in the morning and August 27th during advisory. That's it for today's daily update. This is Alyssa Murphy for Wingspan TV.